Good evening. That felt good. Do you know what happens? Do you know what your life is all about? I had some fiber and protein. And let me tell you one thing. The fiber did its thing. And I feel clean. But I ain't going to say too much, because if you're under 35 or 40, you're probably not even thinking about it. I don't have any real health problems. Although I just came from the doctor the other day, and he told me that my kidneys aren't working properly because of the numbers in the blood. So it's all about numbers. Yeah. So what I'm going to speak about right now is Fibonacci and pi. Whoop, look what I got. That's from the berry farm. I must have 100 tiny little needles in my hand. I go to this berry farm and we pick raspberries. I'm the only English guy there. There are about 15 people or 20 people from Nepali. And there's about 100 people from Mexico that come in for the summer and do the job because everybody keeps quitting. Can't get anybody to do the job unless you go to another country where they understand what hard labor is all about. So I'm doing that. What I want to talk about also tonight is we had my street. I don't know what to do with it. It really eats my gut. Besides my neighbors, okay, not being respectful to me and treating this building as if they own the whole thing, doing what they want. Anyways, forget about that. A couple of cars went down the road, must have been driving in a school zone too, must have been driving 80 miles an hour, as fast as you can do. And I've called up the police station once, and I think I'm going to make another phone call tomorrow. But in order to have a sane mind, we're not supposed to be thinking about all these things. I'm not supposed to be getting myself involved, but it eats my heart out. It just does. When I was a young kid, that was me doing that stupidity. And you know, and the thing was, when we used to do it, it was a little later at night when nobody was out, when it was dark, couldn't see. But anyways, let me get into this Fibonacci thing. No, first we're going to get into the pi thing. If you take a look, I've put a circle around, yellow circle around 1, 4, and 7, in which 4 will get another number. I'm going to do 1, 4, 7. I'm going to do 3, 6, 9. And I'm going to do, I don't even have to do 3, 6, 9. I just have to do 1, 4, 7, and 2, 5, 8. And I'm going to show you that there is a pattern in pi by removing these numbers. Now the 4 is going to be a black number, and the 6 is going to be a black number, and the 2 and 8 will be black numbers. There's going to be, hold on a second. And there's a reason for it, and I don't, until I finish the formula and show it to you at the end, I don't want to get too much, but I'm going to show you how we're going to run energy through pi, okay? The next thing is we can do it with binary, and we can also do it with Fibonacci. With Fibonacci, there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. There's 22. On the 23rd one, it starts to repeat. And what's funny about that is that Grover Cleveland was the president. He was the 22nd president. And he was also the 24th president. He was an ND, and he was a TH. The sun in teacher. He was the son in teacher. 22 to 24. The 24th key of the piano is center C. So that means the 23rd key is one before, and the 25th key is the one after. The reverse makes center key from right to left in the piano, okay, which would make this the 30th and make this the 28th. This one is the center C going from left to right. And this is the keys going from right to left. Now everybody's going to say they'll see this and they'll see this and they'll go, what? So that's what it is. The second thing is we have 2, 3, 5, 8, 4, 3. Now everybody's going to say, well, that's not Fibonacci. It is. I reduced it, okay, to a single digit. I don't really want to go any further with this. I don't want to go any further with this. So it takes us to the 24th key. Now the Hebrew alphabet has 24 letters. The Greek alphabet, or is it 22 letters? The Greek alphabet has 24 letters. And I was looking at this thing over here. The thumb is the thumb, the index, the middle finger, the ring finger, and the pinky. TH, 28. Index, okay, index, 9th and 5th. Actually, it's 20 and 8. The 9th and the 5th. The 4th and the 9th. The 9th and the 9th. The 7th and the 9th. And it tells me that time heaven, okay, through birth into the E-world, okay, through Neptune, gives me the gateway in my middle finger of Christ, in through Jupiter, the ring, and bringing on the gateway of birth into the pinky, okay. The telephone, okay, the telephone, there's 2 numbers on the telephone that are removed, or 2 letters, which is the Q and the Z, okay. Number 7 has 4 letters to it, and number 9 has 4 letters to it. But on your bank machine, the Q and the Z come together as the 17th. 1 and 7 equals 8. 1 times 7 equals 7. And the 26, which is Z, which equals to 8 and 12. This equals to 15 and 56. This equals to 20 and 96. Were you able to see that whole thing going on? There's another thing with the right thumb and the left thumb, is the thumbs are A and Z. Okay, according to one design that I was looking over. The index is BCD. The index is WXY. So there's a whole combination in this, and because I haven't done it yet, I don't want to go any further with it than where I stand right now. There's just a whole lot of things that are in this world that are complicated, and they're not. They say the universe is expanding, but they don't actually take the alter effect of what's going on, is that we don't know exactly where we are in space, and we don't know if we're actually in a matrix. And I really believe in the movie The Matrix, and I can see that. I feel like we're in Dr. Mario's and we're in pipes of some sort. And the reason for the rush and the war and making everything hectic is so that we stay blinded to what's actually really going on, is we're moving out of the time zone that we're in, the universal time zone, and we're moving into something new where there's a conscious awakening, and we're going to see it, like going through a tunnel, just like the leap year. Every fourth year we run through a tunnel. where there's an extra day. The space, or let's say the I between two circles. You know the two circles you create? And then there's an I between the two circles, like this. And if you notice, when you create the I, there's an X here and an X here. Anyways, I just want to thank you for watching this video. Thank you very much. Let's connect the hat and see if our chicken can talk. Thank you for watching. Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. Have a good night.